Well, hello there. It is Monday again, and Mike and I are going to be down at the shed here for a couple hours doing a little work. As you can see, the Harlem Globetrotter table right back there, let me move it, has been moved into our clean room where we keep the more or less refurbished machines. It's still not working. I haven't worked on the software to fix the blinking light problem. But we're moving on to something else, so that's just going to get filled in the meantime. So we've got a new toy, and we've got, well, not a new project, but we're going to continue on with the Sexy Girl project. So let me show you what we got. This is our new toy, a 24-inch vinyl cutter. We decided that it's time to start making our own stencils and doing some additional artwork, and having a 24-inch wide vinyl cutter was just a ticket for getting it accomplished. Now this cutter from US Cutters is only about $350, something like that. It's not a very expensive cutter, but I think for what we need to do, it will accomplish everything we need. And Mike has purchased some transfer tape. That's the white stuff there. The big box has like 50 yards of black vinyl. The little box has about 10 yards of red vinyl, and he's ordering more vinyl for the project we're going to work on. So let me take you into the other room and show you what we got. So here is the Sexy Girl playfield, and as you guys may remember, this is a remake of a Playboy. So you use a Playboy as a donor machine to get all of the electronics, and this is just a retheming of that Playboy rule set. So Mike purchased this, but you have to build the rest yourself. So let me take you to the next part of this. So here we have the Playboy donor machine. We're going to strip this machine down, transfer all the electronics over to the new playfield, plus add the video capability into it, and we're going to repaint this chassis with something that's themed more appropriate for the Sexy Girl. Mike decided that he actually liked the Playboy theme, but we're going to recolorize it and do a few enhancements to it. And our idea is that we're going to use the vinyl cutter to cut positive vinyl overlays, and so there's going to be about 6 colors on here, and I'll show you a picture in just a moment of what I have designed so far for this box. But I don't have any design yet for the back box, which is sitting over on the side, or the front area here. So we need to get some pictures of that, get some measurements of the box. It's sitting back there on the floor, and figure out what we are going to do to retheme that. But anyway, that's part of what we're going to do today. We might start tearing the this box apart and start the sanding process on it. I'm actually not sure. Mike hasn't shown up yet, but he should be here shortly. So we just got done taking some documentary photographs of the front of this box and the artwork on the sides of this box, and we use that cute little stand to set the camera on, which lines it up right in the middle of the box so we get a pretty square picture, and then I use Photoshop to clean it up and square it up the rest of the way. So anyway, unfortunately, I'm using my camera to take the pictures, so I can't take videos of us taking the pictures. And we're going to take that stand and go into the other room and take pictures of what, the 8-ball
Deluxe.
8-ball deluxe table. So we're going to do that now, but I can't take any pictures of that either. So here is the 8-ball deluxe table, the guy in the back. Now, it's hard to tell by looking at this picture, but there are 3 colors there. There is black, if you want to call that a color, and there is white, and there is cream. Can you see the cream? I can't. Well, I can actually, over here on the side, I can see the cream a little bit, but in here there's little, like right there, you might just barely make out the little squiggles. So I'm going to photograph this, but I'm not sure that I can see those squiggles. And the guy on the back here, I can't make it out at all, even when I get close. Luckily, I own a computer hooked to the internet, and I will figure out what is what, and we'll get these done. Now, these are actually vinyl stickers on this thing, not a paint job. So that's kind of interesting. It'd be nice if we could just buy a replacement set of that. But what would be the fun of having a machine like this if you were going to buy it? So anyway, we're going to definitely try and make this. So Mike has hung up the legs. Are those going to be for the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is a spare set of legs he's cleaning up, and he's going to prime them and then spray them with what, a gun barrel?
Yes. Well, ironically, the Home Depot is running very short on spray cans.
Wow.
Because I guess protesters are buying up all the paint.
Either that or people are doing home projects.
Or home projects. But anyway, they didn't have a big selection, but they did have that shiny gray, so that's close enough to what I want to do.
Okay. I'm taking it off.
I swear, man, I was in Home Depot, and you would have thought it was Saturday at Sam's.
Right.
I mean, it was insane.
Do you remember where your little plastic bags are?
Yes. They look brand new.
And in about 15 minutes, we pulled all of the electronics out of the table. As you can see, or you probably make out on here, it's really grungy in here. So I have a brush and a vacuum. I'm going to start working at getting the dirt cleaned up a little bit and vacuumed out of here. And at some point when we get around to painting, we're going to paint the inside of this box white just to make it easier to see and stuff. But it's it should only take a few minutes to do that. Oh, we still need to take the rail off here. Okay, that took a little bit of work, a little bit of vacuuming, a damp rag wiped it out. You can still see a few wet spots. That'll dry shortly. But anyway, that's all cleaned out now, or at least it's clean enough for the inside of a 50-year-old pinball machine. So we're going to hit that with a little white primer, probably when we primer the outside of this, and that'll be it for the inside. Mike has finished putting the final coat, or at least the finish coat. Are you going to put another coat, or
is the first coat of the gunmetal gray? This
is the first coat. You can put one more on.
I think so.
So we got to wait about 20 minutes between coats with this stuff. So we're going to let that dry. And while that is drying, we decided that we do not have enough horizontal surfaces in our work area, and we've been using the pinball machines as horizontal surfaces. So we have another room up front that's currently kind of unoccupied. So we've decided that we're going to take these pinball machines out of here and move them up front to clear out some floor space, and Mike's going to buy another set of shelves or something so we can stack some more stuff up in here, and we're going to have a little more horizontal space that way. So I'm not going to film moving pinball machines, for Christ's sake. So anyway, I'll bring you guys back when we got that all cleaned up. Room in Mike's area. This is the room we were originally working in when we first started making videos, and we were just cleaning up and setting stuff like that clock there up in the corner, making blank floor space so that we can bring the pinball machines in here. And we moved a stack of cardboard, and what did we find? A stencil kit for 8-Ball Deluxe. So maybe we won't be making one of those since Mike's already purchased one. So we'll probably be using this to refurbish that 8-Ball Deluxe cabinet instead of making our own. So anyway, just thought you guys would enjoy that.